Welcome back to WB Mason Presents the Joe Girardi Show. Don't forget, if you have a question for Joe Girardi, there are 3 ways you can reach him. You can tweet him, you can go to the Yes Network Facebook page and drop a message there, or you can always email him, askjoe@yesnetwork.com. Joe, let's get to the questions this week. And there's some good ones, as always. We'll start with Baker Legend 11 via Twitter. Joe, what's the update on Manny Benuelos this year?
He's pitching an A-ball. We thought we'd leave him in a situation where it was warm. He's had some really good starts for Tampa, and he is on the mend.
Where are the expectations for him moving forward?
Well, obviously he's going to move up when it starts to warm up here in the East. AA being in Trenton, AAA being in Scranton aren't the best weather conditions, and you want to try to keep him on a normal schedule. So he will move up probably in the month of May, I would think. DD3333 via Twitter writes, of all the new guys on this year's team, who has been the biggest surprise to you? Solarte. What he's done, you know, not ever seeing him play before, being the last guy that we took, being tied for the RBI lead on our team, he's been the biggest surprise.
You look at him offensively, went through a little bit of a slump, but came back that last game at Fenway in a big way. How big was that for him to be able to bounce back like that after a little bit of a rough spot?
You know, I think it's always big for a young player because you start to have a little doubt in your mind, and he's got a very good swing, and every player is going to go through those ups and downs early in the season and even during the middle of the season, but he responded extremely well, which I'm happy about.
Think pitchers have adjusted to him a little bit?
Well, probably a little bit, but he'll make adjustments.
Is it getting hard to rest every one of your players to prevent injury, something we just touched on, but Santa Maria 1576 wants to know your answer?
No, I think we have some pretty good depth on our team, and I think you can give guys days off. While we're playing with 24, it's a little bit tougher, but that won't last forever. We'll be through that in a week or so, but I think we have good depth, and I think I can give a guy a day here and there.
Joe, do you think all of the new replay rules are slowing down the game and turning fans away in the process? That's Matt via email.
I don't think so. I think the fans, to me, have responded pretty well. You know, managers are going to go out and argue, and that's going to take time. So this way, as you know, as an organization, as a fan, you're going to feel like, okay, the call's right, and I can live with it, opposed to maybe being upset about it.
Do you think they'll miss some of the epic manager meltdowns, though?
Absolutely, but I won't miss them.
You won't miss the fines either,
No,
right?
I won't.
Well, Joe, time flies when we're having fun, and that's going to do it for this edition of WB Mason Presents the Joe Girardi Show. For Joe Girardi, I'm Meredith Morakovitz. We'll see you next week.